Commissioner of Police and the Commissioner of Fire. They were here yesterday and have promised future cooperation with the Commission. We've also got a statement to be read into the record by Senator Corzine. Senator Corzine has been very interested in the Commission, very helpful to the Commission at this point. He has a statement which we will read into the record. Today's panel starts now, will end at 3 o'clock. We have Shawn Kelley, who is from the Arlington County Fire Department. Appreciate your being here.
Thank you.
William Baker, the American Society of Civil Engineers, and Ken Holden from the New York Department of Design and Construction. Thank all of you for being here. And now, Mr. Kelley, would you like to start?
Certainly. Good afternoon. My name is Shawn Kelley, and I am an Assistant Chief with the Arlington County Fire Department and was one of the incident commanders throughout the rescue and recovery efforts at the Pentagon. On behalf of the Arlington County government and the men and women of the fire services in Northern Virginia and the Washington, D.C. area, thank you for allowing me to address you today. Like most fire departments in the region, the Arlington County Fire Department participated in regional disaster drills consisting of hospital or college dorm fires, mass transportation accidents, and even structural collapses. But never did we think of training for an incident that combined an airliner crash into a large building, structural collapse, along with large building fire that was fueled by jet fuel. Following the March 1995 sarin nerve agent attack in a Tokyo subway that killed 12 commuters and injured hundreds more, the Arlington County Fire Department recognized that America's first responders were not trained or equipped to handle such emergencies. Our training changed its focus towards large-scale incident management. From the moment American Airlines Flight number 77 crashed into the west side of the Pentagon at 09:38 a.m., and for the subsequent 10 days, this was a major fire and rescue incident, the responsibility of the Arlington County Fire Department. The destruction caused by the attack was immediate and catastrophic. The 270,000 pounds of metal and jet fuel hurling into the solid mass of the Pentagon is the equivalent in weight to a diesel train locomotive, except it is traveling at more than 400 miles per hour. More than 600,000 airframe bolts and rivets and 60 miles of wire were instantly transformed into white-hot shrapnel. The resulting impact, penetration, and burning fuel had catastrophic effects on the 5 floors and 3 rings in the Pentagon corridors number 4 and 5. This act of evil cost the lives of 198 persons in the Pentagon attack. 194 were innocent victims and 5 terrorist perpetrators of this criminal act. Though the Arlington County Fire Department did not feel its response to the terrorist attack on the Pentagon was extraordinary, it did not happen by chance. The Arlington County Fire Department's pre-preparedness was the result of years of hard work, reorganization, intensive contemporary training, and updated command staff education. The successful response to the terrorist attack on the Pentagon can be attributed to the efforts of ordinary men and women performing in extraordinary fashion. These efforts are described through an after-action report that was prepared for the Arlington County by Titan Systems Corporation. It was accomplished through a grant from and support of the Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs, Office of Domestic Preparedness. The after-action report describes the activities of Arlington County and the supporting jurisdictions, government agencies, and other organizations in response to the September 11, 2001 terrorist attack on the Pentagon. It is organized into 4 principal annexes and 4 supporting annexes. Annex A is Fire Department operations and emergency medical service activities, and it's a bulk of the report. Annex B is about the response of the local area hospitals and clinics and their ability to handle communications and the number of patients that could have been brought to them. Annex C covers local, federal, and private law enforcement agencies. And Annex D is the Emergency Management and Emergency Operations Center that supported the first responders and citizens of Arlington County. You see, on September 12th, Arlington County public schools were open and trash was picked up and services continued in that jurisdiction. Although the response to the September 11, 2001 terrorist attack on the Pentagon is commendable, the Action After Action report contains 235 recommendations and lessons learned, each which must be understood within the context and setting of the Pentagon response. The first segment describes capabilities others should emulate and speaks to our incident command system and the unified command that was established at this event. Mutual aid with surrounding and supporting jurisdictions and outside support, and the Arlington County Emergency Management Plan that was put into place. The Employee Assistance Program, training that we had undergone, exercises that we had performed, and shared experiences. The final segment describes challenges that must be met and speaks to self-dispatching, fixed and mobile command and control facilities, communications, logistics, and hospital coordination. The Arlington County Fire Department is addressing these challenges by updating its communication system, the purchase of a dedicated command vehicle, establishment of a logistics section within the department, and ongoing coordination with the local and regional hospitals. In summary, the response to the 2001 terrorist attack on the Pentagon was successful by any measure. Although the tragic loss of life from this horrific event could not be avoided, it was minimized. Had it not been for the heroic actions of the response force and the military and civilian occupants of the Pentagon, clearly the number of civilians could have been much higher. Damage, although severe, was constrained in area and the fire was brought quickly under control. The fact that the response force did not suffer a single fatality or serious injury is testimony to the training, professionalism, and leadership of Arlington County and the response community. Terrorism, in any manifestation, is an insidious phenomenon. It strikes without warning, often targeting innocent people. It is not intended to defeat an enemy by overwhelming military force, but to undermine and weaken its resolve. If the terrorists intended to weaken our resolve by attacking the Pentagon, they failed. In the words of our county manager, Ron Carlee, the cowardly and evil effort to terrorize our community and our country served only to unite us more strongly than ever before. Thank you.